I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
Yeah, you said bitch, though.
Hmm?
You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
Daryl, where are those guys?
Good day and good night. Welcome to the High and Low Retrospective, where we press rewind and dive into the shows that shaped us, challenged us, and left a legacy of unforgettable laughter. When it comes to sketch comedy that hits as hard as it makes you laugh, few shows have managed to leave as indelible a mark as Key and Peele. With its biting satire, remarkable characters, and a willingness to dive into the absurd, the series not only redefined the sketch comedy genre, but also helped launch its stars, Keegan-Michael Key and Jordan Peele, into Hollywood stardom. Today, we're diving into the origins, cultural impact, and legacy of this groundbreaking series, Key and Peele. Before they became household names, Keegan-Michael Key and Jordan Peele were already carving out impressive paths in the world of comedy during a transformative era. The 2000s were a time when reality TV shows like Survivor and The Osbournes were reshaping entertainment, the iPod was revolutionizing music consumption, and pop culture was dominated by names like Britney Spears and movies like The Lord of the Rings. Amid this backdrop, their destinies converged on the set of Mad TV, the long-running sketch comedy series that served as a proving ground for their talents. Both joined the cast in the early 2000s. Jordan Peele joined the cast in 2003, and Keegan-Michael Key joined shortly after in 2004. On Mad TV, the pair quickly found common ground in their love for character work, impeccable impressions, and a shared sense of humor that often explored race and identity. Peele became known for his uncanny celebrity impressions, such as Ja Rule and Forrest Whitaker, while Key showcased his versatility with over-the-top characters like Coach Hines.
All you jokers, just like that. I'm gonna stab it and jug it. Jugular, stab. You, Hack and Joe, Lyons, Jennings, and you two, Gweno.
Though Mad TV's format occasionally stifled their creative freedom, the experience honed their ability to craft memorable sketches and navigate the complexities of topical humor. It was during this time that the seeds of Key and Peele were planted as the duo developed an undeniable chemistry and a knack for collaborative storytelling. After Mad TV was canceled in 2009, Key and Peele found themselves at a crossroads. Rather than retreating into smaller projects, they leaned into their partnership and pitched a sketch show concept to Comedy Central. Their timing couldn't have been better. With Chappelle's Show long off the air, there was a void in socially conscious, boundary-pushing sketch comedy. Comedy Central greenlit Key and Peele in 2012, giving the duo a platform to fully realize their vision. From its inception, Key and Peele drew inspiration from classic sketch shows like Chappelle's Show and Saturday Night Live, while also injecting its unique voice. The series blended cinematic production values with sketches that range from social commentary to outright absurdity. Each episode featured a mix of live studio segments and pre-recorded sketches, often diving deep into themes of race, relationships, and pop culture. This blend of smart writing and laugh-out-loud humor became the show's trademark. It's impossible to talk about Key and Peele without highlighting its iconic sketches and characters. Substitute Teacher, featuring Keegan-Michael Key as the hilariously misinformed Mr. Garvey, became a viral sensation with lines like A.A. Ron and Jay Quellen entering the pop culture lexicon.
Do you mean Jacqueline?
Okay, so that's how it's gonna be.
Got Jordan Peele's spot-on portrayal of President Obama paired with Key's Luther, Obama's anger translator, which offered a fresh and side-splitting take on political humor, perfectly balancing decorum and rage. The East-West Bowl sketches lampooned the absurdity of athletes' names with an ever-growing roster of outlandish characters, including fan favorites like
Hingle McCringleberry, Penn State University.
The idea originated from Jordan Peele's childhood fascination with football players' creative names, as he mentioned in an interview where he highlighted how these names could capture the humor and personality of the sport. Meanwhile, Continental Breakfast turned an ordinary hotel perk into an epic, overly dramatic adventure filled with subtle absurdities. Lesser-known gems like Megan and Andre explored relationship quirks with hilarity and heart, while
I said, bitch.
Hey guys.
Hilariously exaggerated macho posturing, these sketches, among many others, underscored the duo's ability to mine humor from the everyday and the extraordinary alike, leaving a deep-seated impression on comedy in general. Audiences and critics alike were quick to recognize the brilliance of Key and Peele. The show enjoyed strong ratings throughout its 5-season run, with its sketches going viral and racking up millions of views online. Critics praised the series for its sharp writing, innovative concepts, and fearless approach to sensitive topics. The show earned multiple Emmy nominations and won a Peabody Award in 2013, cementing its place as one of the most significant comedies of its time. In 2015, after 5 seasons and 53 episodes, Key and Peele came to an end. But unlike many shows that fizzle out, the decision to end the series was a conscious one. Key and Peele wanted to explore new creative opportunities and avoid the pitfalls of overstaying their welcome. The series ended on a high note, leaving fans with a treasure trove of unforgettable sketches. In fact, I'm still discovering sketches I'd never seen before after all of these years. Feels like there's a vault somewhere with a limitless number of sketches from Key and Peele. Who knows, maybe there is. The end of Key and Peele marked the beginning of a new chapter for its stars. Jordan Peele made an unprecedented leap from comedy to horror, writing and directing the Oscar-winning Get Out in 2017, which explored themes of race, identity, and assimilation through a chilling and innovative lens. He followed this up with other critically acclaimed films like Us and Nope, solidifying his reputation as a master storyteller in the horror genre. Peele also became a prolific producer, lending his creative vision to projects like Lovecraft Country, Twilight Zone reboot, and Wendell and Wild. Keegan-Michael Key, on the other hand, embraced a diverse array of projects that showcased his range, including scene-stealing roles in films like The Predator, Dolomite Is My Name, and Key also made waves on stage, starring in Broadway's The Prom, and in television, where he appeared in shows like Schmigadoon and Reboot. Both have cemented their legacies as two of the most versatile, talented performers in Hollywood, continuing to push boundaries in their respective careers. Key and Peele remains a high watermark for sketch comedy. Actually, not just sketch comedy, but comedy in general. Its ability to tackle complex issues while delivering big laughs set a new standard for the genre. The series has influenced numerous television shows, both directly and indirectly, by setting a new standard for comedy and pushing the boundaries of what could be achieved in the genre. Shows like Astronomy Club, the sketch show produced by Jordan Peele for Netflix, echo its high production value, socio-political humor, and diverse representation. Similarly, Baroness Von's sketch show and A Black Lady sketch show have adopted the blend of sharp cultural commentary with cinematic visuals that became Key and Peele's hallmark. Moreover, Saturday Night Live has leaned more heavily into short-form digital content, arguably influenced by the viral success of Key and Peele sketches. Additionally, one would say the series inspired countless comedians and writers, particularly on social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. Even years after the series ended, Key and Peele sketches regularly resurface, captivating new audiences and going viral anew. Many creators have adopted its tone and style, crafting short-form sketches that blend sharp wit, observational humor, and topical satire. From exaggerated characters reminiscent of Mr. Garvey to skits mirroring the cultural commentary of Luther, Obama's anger translator, Key and Peele's influence is undeniable. I mean, you have streamers and content creators like Kai Cenat and Agent 000 from AMP making references to the show on live streams. I mean, that speaks to the long-lasting impact of Key and Peele. So that's the high and low retrospective on Key and Peele. It may be off the air, but its sketches, characters, and legacy live on. If you haven't revisited this gem of a show recently, do yourself a favor and dive back in. You won't regret it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And join us again for more deep dives into the shows, movies, and music that define generations. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, and always remember...
Yeah, I said, bitch. Then I laid it out.
But you said bitch, though.
Hmm?